Kayce Dutton in the Yellowstone Season 5 finale relinquishes stewardship of the family ranch due to an insurmountable inheritance tax. He proposes selling the ranch to the Broken Rock Reservation for $125 per acre, a price reflecting its original cost. This decision, aligning with a previous vision, prioritizes his family over the ranch, though it ultimately saves the ranch by returning it to its indigenous origins, fulfilling a prophecy. Kayce declares his freedom following the sale. Kayce gets up from the kitchen table while he and Rainwater are going over the agreement. After selling the ranch to the reserve, Kayce feels a surge of emotion as he walks across the land and looks over the mountains, realizing he has successfully bargained his freedom. Upon Monica's arrival to see her husband, they embrace, and Kayce reiterates the feeling, stating that he feels free. Given his family's futile struggle to hold on to their land, Kayce's assertion that he is experiencing freedom in response to Monica's observation that he is experiencing enclosure makes sense. The position of Montana's livestock commissioner, which his father bestowed upon him to safeguard the ranch, is one that Kayce plans to relinquish. The fact that Kayce's police badge has put him in harm's way time and time again is one of the reasons he tells his wife he is free. If the rancher Kayce wants to stay in East Camp and raise cattle for a living, he can abandon his previous employment and provide a better life for his family. Because of his decision, Kayce is no longer obligated to either his position as livestock commissioner or the protection of his family's property. What does the Broken Rock tribe want? Kayce asks. Isn't Monica's people, her grandfather Felix, remind Kayce as the range battle rages on and the Dutton cattle are on native land? Despite Kayce's initial reluctance to depart, the youngest Dutton eventually makes his way back to the ranch. Once Felix highlights the irony, Kayce has been struggling with her loyalties to the ranch and the reservation ever since the debut. The 5th season of Yellowstone sees Kayce winning the fight and bringing his two worlds into peace. The profound satisfaction that Kayce felt was the result of his year-long quest for self-discovery. Given that Kayce had little interest in the Yellowstone Dutton Ranch to begin with, the story's climax couldn't have been more fitting. With his Native American wife and son, Kayce resides on the Broken Rock Reservation in the Yellowstone season premiere while embracing his wife's family. Even though they don't always welcome him, Kayce has kept his distance from his father and brothers and plans to remain at Broken Rock. In the pilot, Monica's grandpa takes Kayce's side during a range conflict over cattle that travel from the Dutton Ranch to the reserve. After his brother Lee Dutton died on the ranch in Yellowstone, Kayce realized the threat the property posed to his family and never wanted to be associated with it. In the pilot episode of Yellowstone, Lee sacrifices his life to safeguard the ranch. The youngest Dutton is there to see his death, so Kayce knows firsthand how much the property has cost his family. Despite his unwavering support for the ranch during his father's life, Kayce insists throughout the series that he wants to leave the ranch and put his family first. He knows that he should keep his distance from the Yellowstone. According to Yellowstone, John Dutton was not happy about the match between Kayce and Monica, and as a result, Kayce had to wear the Yellowstone cattle brand on his breast when they initially got together and had Tate. The fact that John punished Kayce for doing what he wanted shows how her wishes have always clashed with her father's ranch plans. As a result, John Dutton's demise in the pilot episode of Yellowstone allows Kayce to let his guard down. Kayce's emotional release is likely influenced by John's death, as well as his attendance at the funeral for John Dutton III and his forgiveness of his father, allowing him to finalize the land sale. Instead of continuing his family's tradition, Kayce built something fresh for the Duttons and their ranch in Yellowstone. The ranch remains a whole property under the new quest, which the Dutton family does not have to battle for, returning the ranch to the Native Americans after 7 generations. Kayce's decision fulfills James Dutton's 1883 commitment made before Yellowstone.